Don Peoples, Deadbolt. Let's talk about it. So we got to get into with my man Jay Z, Meek Mill, and among other rap artists and celebrities are jumping behind this new bill that they're trying to get passed. And it's called Rap Music on Trial. Now, this bill is supposed to stop prosecutors from being able to use rap lyrics in drill songs and all type of music that's incriminating artists and getting them sent to the penitentiary. Now, my thing is this a noble move that we're seeing, or is it some type of hidden agenda that's behind this? Now we all know in the recent years, drill music has become the number one genre within hip hop because right now hip hop is split into a few different categories, obviously. You know, you got the balling and stunting category, you got the conscious community category, and now you got the drill category. And obviously the drill category is what the young dudes is gravitating to. And what's so crazy with the drill music, obviously, the drill music, back in the day, I guess you could always say rappers talk gangster because it was always gangster music, right? But the problem back then was 95% of the rappers that were doing it weren't living their raps. Now, fast forward 2022, about 90% of these dudes are really living their raps. So they're spitting real murders, real drill, pull up scenes in their lyrics, telling you how they sliding on their ops, telling you how they spinning the block. And this is what Jay-Z, Meek Mills, Big Sean, and among others, right? I mean, you got Fat Joe, Kelly Rowland, you know what I mean? Yo Gotti, Robin Vick. Everybody's trying to get behind this rap music on trial bill. And it's like, do we want our kids to be able to talk about spinning the block, sliding on their ops, and who they put into a pack and actually smoked on the song and taunt the actual people who they murdered on rap songs that we supposed to be listening to? Or do you want these kids or whoever to serve justice within the justice system? Because I feel that anybody who's stupid enough to go do some real street move and then put it in their raps, man, you deserve to go to jail. So my thing is, if Jay and Meek's whole intention is really just to, we want to put an end to this type of music and really uplift the youth and keep them out of prison, because this is like this is like turning into a setup, like a trap. Then you need to be out here preaching to these young boys. They don't need to be doing this type of music and actually hitting these type of moves, because this can really trick you out your square. And that's really what we need to be talking to the young dudes about. Because trying to get a law passed that's going to keep prosecutors and people from making these dudes meet justice, right? Now, obviously, I'm speaking as a civilian in this situation. I ain't speaking as a nigga that's out here spinning the block or who's out here really on that type of time. But for those who's really on that type of time, it's like, man, you got to conduct it a different type of way. You can't just put it in the music and expect to make millions of dollars while pissing on somebody else's life that you didn't really murder out here in these streets. And it's a shame that this type of music is what is fueling the hip hop culture right now. I mean, hell, it started obviously in Chicago, and then it's just morphed and went to UK, and now it's in New York, and now New York is holding it down when it comes to the drill, especially the Bronx. And with the whole K Flock situation, I mean, now look at this boy, his whole life is thrown in the gutter. And, they trying to get him on self-defense, saying that dude ran up on him. But the point is, man, he's going to do some time. He's going to miss the prime of his life, all for spinning and putting ops in a pack. And this to me, man, just doesn't make any sense. And what Jay and Meek is trying to do, I don't know if it's a noble thing or is it something more sinister. Like, are you still continuing to want to push this type of narrative, this type of culture, and let it have no consequence? That this will incentivize kids to say, okay, we getting away with the murders in the street. Now we can really go to the mic and not be held accountable for no lyrics that we putting out. So we can talk about killings and murders and everything that we doing, and we ain't gonna be held accountable for that. And that's just what keeps the cycle going. Because if I'm an uncle, a cousin, a brother, a father, any one of those situations, and you done spun on one of my folk, man, I'm seeking revenge. I'm out for blood. I ain't looking for the law. But that's me. You feel what I'm saying? So it's either gonna be somebody like me or somebody who's gonna try to put the pose on you. You feel what I'm saying? Either or, it's a lose-lose for everybody involved. And it's like this whole little drill culture, man, that just blew out of control. And obviously Durkio, Lil Durk is one of the fathers of it. So, he's always spinning the block in his music. You feel what I'm saying? He's always smoking on Duck or Tuka or whatever. So, I think, man, we need to be held accountable, man, what comes out of our mouth, man, the energy that we let out. And I think the OG rappers such as Jay-Z, Meek Mill, Fat Joe, Big Sean, all these dudes, man, need to come together and try to calm the killings in the neighborhoods, man, because none of these rappers are using their voices for that type of time. It's like they keep fueling the temperature. And I know y'all don't want to look like hypocrites because all y'all made y'all bones off gangster talk and selling dope, and so you don't want to sound like the hypocrite because y'all getting older. But look at the pipeline y'all feeding. When you kicking it with the Robert Krafts and the Michael dude that owns the Sixers and all like that, these dudes got investments in the prison pipeline, the industrial complex. So they want you to keep fueling that music. They want you to keep doing that because that's what got these young boys turned. And these young boys is spinning because of what the rappers are able to do and the financial gain that comes for it. Like, nobody wants to be anything else but a drill rapper right now because that's the most ignorant thing that you can do. Go out there, put somebody in the dirt, and then go make a song behind it. It ain't even really got to be about nothing. Just have a decent beat to it, and you talking some real time, and you a real demon. When half these dudes, mostly all of them, man, if they really seen a demon, man, they would shit themselves. So it's just really crazy, the anarchy that we have in the air and the temperature around these lyrics and how the communities and all these kids is just turning up on this type of time. And instead of these OGs really, coming together and trying to, put a stop to it and use their power and influence and let these boys know they can talk about some other things and we'll still give you a deal. We'll still put you in position. You know what I'm saying? But y'all not doing that. Y'all trying to protect and shield them. You know what I mean? So I can't look at this as a good thing that you're doing. I look at it as something that you could still capitalize and still make money off of because you're not thinking about the other side. You're not thinking about the families and everybody who's suffering behind the music. And I think that's who need to be considered as well. So if you're going to stand on something, you need to stand on stopping the violence altogether because right now it's spinning out of control. But I want y'all to tell me what y'all think, man. Y'all get in the comment box, man. Do y'all feel like what Jay and Meek and the rest of these dudes is doing is notable and trying to save the youth? Or do you think it's to be able to promote the culture of death, murder, and genocide within our rappers and our rap lyrics in the community? But I want to hear what y'all think about this new bill, man. It's called the Rap Music on Trial Bill. You know what I mean? I want to know, man, is y'all voting for that? Is y'all getting behind that? Is y'all rocking with that? Y'all let me know. Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification tab so y'all can tap in every time I drop a video. It's your boy Don Peoples. Deadbolt. Gone.